Hello, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Higurashi Go. We're on episode 10, part 2 of Tatara Damashi Hen, um, the Satoko arc, basically. Um, yeah, how you doing? I mean, last time we covered a lot. It was, again, very accurate. We covered a couple stuff. I still like our, main theory that, people are evolving post Matsuri Bayashi, so their characters are changing with as they get more information. Um, that's still pretty dank for me, but we'll see. It ended off with Tepe formally moving in with Satoko again back to their old house, so it's probably gonna be some sad stuff. Hopefully this is the episode 2 mark or the halfway arc or halfway mark of the arc, so I wonder if it will be the same as its predecessors and have a banger cliffhanger. um, Hopefully, yeah. Nothing much else with me. Maybe you saw that gotcha video of May, or I actually might have a second one up by now. Um, yeah, I've just been playing the Higurashi gotcha game. I don't know if anyone else has played it that watches the channel. It's kind of dank, dude. I didn't think I would like it because it's in Japanese, and maybe when I was in high school, I probably would have tolerated it. But usually, if the game's in Japanese, I just don't bother. But it might just be because it's Higurashi that I can actually put up with it, and the gameplay loop's kind of alright. The story is kind of interesting too. I mean, I don't get the full story, but bits and parts. But yeah, good game, good game. Anyways, that's all I've been up to besides holiday stuff. Snack of the episode. What we got today? Yeah, freaking green. It's cursed. It's a bun. It's a bun of some sort. Let's check it out. Surprised it feels so fresh. Maybe it's how it's made. Here we go. It's under indulgent desserts. Ah, the same category as the white chocolate noir cookies, which were really good. This is Hokkaido cream bread by Tokyo Bread, Fukuyama. This fluffy bread has gentle sweetness and is made with milk from Hokkaido. Bakeries first became popular in Japan in the 1920s when many street stalls would sell freshly made goods to city workers. There's your lore of the day. Okay, so it's a cream bread, dude. Oh yeah. Sure if my voice kinda gave out a bit. I think it sounds fine, but it might sound a little different. Close up of the bread. Do you be looking like bread? Where's the cream though? Oh wait, where's the cream though? Is there cream? Maybe it's not like a cream puff like I was thinking. It's baked into the bread more. Still sweet and good though. Okay, enough stalling. Let's get started, dude. Ready for some suffering. If this is the same as Totoroshi, it's a lot of Satoko abuse and Keiichi getting really angry. Though maybe we'll see Shion's anger too, now that she actually has a role in this one. Which we kind of saw in Minagoroshi, but not Totoroshi, so could be cool. Anyways, again, timer-based reaction, bring your own copy of the episode. I am watching Blu-ray. If you want to exactly match with me, it's 23 minutes 41 seconds. If you're watching the non-Blu-ray Funimation version, you have to skip the studio logos at the beginning, and at the end of the episode, we'll talk about it a bit. So let's start in 3, 2, 1, go. Who dat? Oh, he's remembering Totoroshi. Okay. Oh shit. Jumping assault. Run, Tepe, run. Tepe fans rise up. It's gonna be a good episode for Tepe fans. I honestly doubt that there's like even one Tepe fan in the Hijuverse, like non-ironically. I mean, you can like him as a villain, but I don't think anyone would say they're a Tepe fan. I actually thought about it before this episode. I'm like, who's worse, Tepe or Rina? Like, the obvious answer is Tepe, but like, remember when Rina was just like, okay, I'm just gonna choke you to death, Rena? I was like, whoa. And I mean, I guess Tepe, like, kind of tried to kill Satoko at the end of Mina Doroshi, but I don't know, dude. I feel like it's a toss up. It's harder than you think. I feel like Tepe wouldn't try to straight murder someone, just like beat them up though, which we obviously knew he was. Rina went like from 0 to 100 real quick. Wonder if we'll see Rina. Cause the answer to different, I assume. I don't know if they're done. I really doubt they're gonna mirror the answer arts like they're mirroring the question arts. I feel. I don't know. Who freaking knows, dude? Good save. And Rita's trying to come in late without Satoko, if I remember right. I bet like Rita's already given up on this world. Even though they won Minagoroshi, Satoko problem. Just takes so much time, like we explained in the visual novel, to properly stop the mountain dogs. But since they might not even be the enemy this arc, potentially. Maybe it's doable? It's doomed. Nice jab, Keiichi. It's not the time, though. The thing is, if Rita does want to play it out, she's not gonna tell anyone. Because she knows Keiichi might just kill him. Okay, Satoko. Oh! Right. Oishi comes and like manhandles Keiichi. And Irie saves him. I remember now. Gifu. Dude, you're right. The red bean paste was Gifu that we ate last time, right? Look how close he is, bro. This scene was scary, bro. I wish he's scary when he's your enemy. Mmm. Mmm. I never noticed. Is that what his original design looks like with the undersuit? I don't remember. Maybe it is. That's cool. Yeah, that's what you call a pro. Okay, enough bread. Sorry. It was nice though. More like a fat snake, dude. He's a unit. Anaconda. Yeah. I wonder how far they're gonna explain this legal problems. Probably not. It's always one of my least favorite things in Totoroshi. I wonder if they're gonna change the story. Because one of my main Satoshi thing was that they claim that the culprit's child ran away, not the ants in Ani Damashi. I mean, he's not wrong. That's a good bait, dude. I remember that. Mia knows already. Still don't know why the Sonozakis just don't eat him. I guess because they hate Satoko, like, just as much. It's from Tomita, the tofu tofu store family. Dead-eyed? Oh no. I hate dead-eyed Satoko, man. It's so depressing. Okay. It's depressing, but not as depressing as full dead eyes. I'll take it. Peckish. Hmm. Play the fraudies. So Satoru's going through the same arc, kinda. Unless like what I said is true, and maybe she's already planning on offing Tepe. Cause I still think Satoto murdering Tepe would be a nice twist, since they did the Mion murder. Still, me. You feel like oh, this is when she meets and faces off. Actually, no, she doesn't face off against Tepe. That was in Minadoroshi. I was trying to say, you feel like Rita would be more into the power of friendship post Matsuri Bayashi, but like maybe her viewpoints changed since she did actually like live a life afterwards for a while, I think. Yeah, not good. Dude, I already feel sad and not a lot of bad stuff's happened yet. Oh no. Oh. I mean, oh, we'll talk about the child welfare stuff after, dude. Oh, Chia. Oh no. I wonder like how strict the child welfare stuff is in Japan, because I feel like if a teacher reports abuse, it would be taken pretty seriously. Or like in the freaking visual novel when Irie, a doctor, accuses of abuse too. It's always kind of like, really? But, you know, I think it's purposely made to be frustrating. Almost too. too frustrating, man. Ooh, the face off. So this is kind of going like Minaroshi, right? Chia being aggressive, maybe even more aggressive. If there's one thing about Tepe, I mean, he has like massive balls doing that in front of a teacher, but he might just be like stupid. So maybe not. Can you imagine just talking to that to like everyone? Teacher doesn't even matter if he leaves marks, bro. It's still not enough. Unluckily. I mean, we know. I wonder. They probably will do the freak out, huh? That's pretty shitty. Yeah, I agree. That's kind of dumb. I know that's a classic tale, but like, probably shouldn't. I mean, I don't know. Oh, as per usual. Yeah, it's literally always leftovers. Oh, Chet. That's a fat daikon. Don't do it! Don't do it! Oh no. Oh no. Rika. She already knows, man. No, dude, it goes by so fast. I didn't even notice, man. Oh, man. Well, I see they are. That was. I feel like that was like from start to finish, actually just uh to Todoroshi. For good or bad. We even made the comment if they're gonna do the welfare stuff in heavy detail. I mean, that's I don't know. I guess it is just the story, man. We'll talk about it though. They did a good job at the freak out scene though. Dude, that honestly went by so fast. It's crazy, man. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, baby. Alright, we're done. We're done. I have a habit of trying to keep a resting smile face, but it's definitely harder that episode, as you might have just witnessed. Yeah, we're finished episode 10. Good episode. Again, extremely accurate episode. I think that might literally just be to Todoroshi. Obviously, they're missing. They cut the scene where Keiichi sees Teppei and when Irie he goes to check out Teppei's house, and then Irie brings over Satoko, who he had to like drive because she had way too much alcohol or whatever. They skipped that part, but maybe they'll do it later. It's like it's kind of important to like both Irie and Keiichi development bonding for the betrayal, but who knows if that's even gonna happen. Um, yeah, what to say? I think in general, we should first talk generally about Todoroshi. Um, I pre freak out, and actually no, like the full episode plus probably a bit more of the next episode is like part of the reason I dislike Todoroshi is just how frustrating it is to watch the child care stuff. And like that's I don't it's not even bad writing. I think it's really good writing because obviously his intention was to make it super frustrating and uncomfortable. But I don't like to feel frustrated. So like I don't know. I just feel like it's not a not a good thing to invoke in your writing purposefully, to that degree. There's just so much about it that just cheeses me off, dude. Like, I said in the reaction, but like, if I don't know how it is in Japan, and obviously Ryutishi does because he literally worked there, so it's not like I'm saying he's wrong or anything, but I feel like both in Canada and America, like less strict about it. Like I feel like if your teacher calls like child welfare and a doctor that can claim she's being abused calls child welfare, it would definitely like be enough for like a harder investigation than this neutral one. Like I don't know. It's always so frustrating. Like there's so many points to it. Another point which we'll see probably next episode. I wonder if they'll do the Rena pop off thing. Is like just like everyone but Keiichi is just given hope. Obviously Rita's given hope because this situation is honestly like doomed in most worlds. But like I don't know, just seeing like Rena and Mion claim they're passionate but like literally just not doing anything because they're stumped is like that's frustrating. And again, it's not like Mion can do it because she can't like get the Sonozaki family to help and stuff. Um, so it's not like I blame them for not doing anything, but the fact that they can't do anything and I understand that is frustrating. Um, and you know what frustrates me? Even like the sentence where like Mion was explaining the situation and said, and when she was like, "Oh, they came over and questioned Satoshi and the Anto aunt," and then Keiichi said, "Oh, why'd they question the Anto aunt?" And then she's like, "Oh, because that's fair. Like it's a bad thing." And it's like, I mean, you kind of hate them, but also like it's not like I blame them for questioning the Anto and the aunt, right? It was like a problem I had too, where it's like I kind of understand the child welfare stuff, that they're literally just following protocols. Obviously, they should make exceptions for like really obvious leads from the teacher and doctor, but I don't feel like calling them out, investigating the parent side of the story or guardian side is like bad. Like, there's just so many things that just tick me off, dude. And again, I don't want to. I'm not saying it's bad writing at all because it's 100% his intention. He knows all these stories. I bet he based a lot of stuff from his experience in child welfare, so I'm sure he's probably felt all these frustrations, and maybe he's trying to illustrate some of the stuff he felt while being in. Obviously, this is just headcanon, but I feel like that's a good take. But it's just like I don't want to feel this way. I hate being pissed off. I mean, I like being scared. I like being embarrassed while reading this or whatever. Cringy even sometimes. I just hate being tipped off, man. So that's like one of the big reasons why I don't like Totoroshi. I hate this feeling, dude. And of course, it's happening to Satoko, the freaking channel mascot, my spirit animal. You just hate to see it. Um, yeah, that's my frustration rant. We can talk about the actual episode. So I guess one new thing that was in this episode was Keiichi getting his memory of killing Teppei into Todoroshi back. Though it was slightly different. There wasn't a lawn chase. I don't know if that's supposed to imply that it was a different arc where he killed Teppei, because we know this happened multiple times, obviously, but you kind of assume this is to Todoroshi directly, just because this is post Matsurubayashi, so they probably would be um, referencing that. I thought Shion might have a bigger play, and I think she might still be, because I mean, like, Shion was kind of a one and done into Todoroshi, besides the phone call she has with Keiichi later. Um, but just because she doesn't hate Satoko, you might think she might take more action. Um, but yeah, anyways. We get the Oishi scene where he's super menacing. Again, exactly the same. It's a really good scene though. I always like that scene into Todoroshi. when Keiichi's finally being like someone already like explained it during the visual novel read through that like in Anotakashi, Oishi's your friend, in Watanagashi he's more neutral, and in Totoroshi he's like your enemy. And seeing these how Oishi treats a person based on their relationship is like really interesting. Having Oishi as your enemy is freaking spooky, dude. And I love when he like asks the girls and then he just asks Keiichi's name. In the visual novel, like the nice touches when like he squeezes Keiichi enough that he falls to the ground and the girls start like panicking and stuff. Like it that's really intense with Oishi in the scene. But yeah, Irie saves the day. Like I mentioned in the reaction. I don't know if this is new drip for Irie or did he always wear that? And I guess like a suit underneath. I don't really remember it, but maybe he did. Anyways, Irie talks about the past. Get a sad flashback and some Oishi hate. The Oishi saying that Oishi is often called Yasho-sama's familiar, which is actually a hint in Anotakashi, so it's kind of a callback from that too. I always thought it was a great bait, dude. Because again, I still think it's freaking Oishi, but obviously for different reasons, just because different story and it'd be funny. Well, not funny, but Anyways, Satoko comes back. It's still depressing. No dead fish eyes, just very, very tired, which is better than dead fish eyes in my opinion. Don't worry, we won't cry. Dude, I just felt like sad throughout the whole episode, man. It's just a wave of sadness that I feel like can overcome me if I don't properly balance myself. Though no tears will happen unless we get the Minagroshi scene. I promise you that. Probably. Though if we actually get like an accurate Minagroshi scene, I'll probably try. Wait, maybe not. Maybe not. They don't have Hollow. But the music's been like really good, so maybe they'll have a decent replacement. Anyways, we get the Chia interaction. I forget what Chia does in Totoroshi. I know this is like very similar to Minagroshi. I feel like in Totoroshi she just called Tepe, but I could be wrong. Maybe she visited both times. She seemed pretty assertive, but maybe in Totoroshi there was a hint where she had tried and she was super scared, and in Minagroshi she was a bit more assertive. But yeah, good try, Chia. Though not enough. Then we end off with the freak out. Very good. Again, very accurate. Head pat into instant throw up into full on freaking out because she's getting high level syndrome from being with Tepe. I also love the expressions, how everyone's horrified and Rita's just looking onward because obviously she knows, and it's not like she feels bad, but she like knows this is a pretty much a game over once Satoko gets to the state. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm waiting for Rita to pick up on the differences, but obviously, like we're seeing it from like a Keiichi POV where Rita can't pick up on these differences, which is unlucky. But so far, it feels the same. Again, I'm surprised. Because before last episode, I thought Satoshi was just not non-existent in the story, but it seems like it's going through the same arc. Some possible twists though for the next episode. Again, I still think Satoko could kill Tepe. It's a great twist. They did it with Mion. I wouldn't be surprised if Satoko did it instead of Keiichi killing Tepe again. Yeah. That being said, I feel like if they pull a Shion out of nowhere, it could also be a good twist. Just because again, I guess people wouldn't know as first time watchers, but like first time watcher with zero Higurashi experience, but like until Mina Hiroshi, Shion freaking hated Satoto's guts. But I feel like the fact that they established that Shion liked Satoto, which went into my theory of, everyone's retaining their memories, not just Keiichi. Maybe she can actually pop up and do something, because I definitely like we and people who've read the visual novel, or I mean probably just watched the OG anime too, knows that Shion's definitely willing to risk her life or lives of others to protect Satoto. Um, I don't know. I feel like that could do something. Again, I feel I keep saying this theory, but because I think it's like I'm really confident until they crush it somehow. Though it's kind of hard to crush since it's so general. But what if like again Satoto? She's not the old Satoto. She can literally hit a serious tomato pitch. Um, Maybe she'll just like kill him with a trap or something. Like we know her traps can actually be deadly. I don't know. I'm just thinking, like, what is an alternative thing that can happen that's not Satoto killing Tepe, and because it's not gonna be the same thing. It's not gonna be Keiichi killing Tepe, or if it is, it'll be um different at least. I just don't really know an answer. I feel like it's Satoto or Shion. That's my guess. Another interesting thing I thought about that I haven't really considered is how is Rika going to die? We know that she dies from a main culprit every time. That's not Tomotachi or Tatano, but it's not like she's gonna be dead at the shrine if they do somehow play out the same way up to there. So Satoto won't freak out and won't eat Keiichi off the bridge, which we don't even think the plan's going to happen. But like, that's interesting, I guess. Um, wouldn't it be funny if like Satoshi came back? I don't know. I don't know. S- S- while being so out of the story for the past two arcs, when he does have like a pretty decent role, at least being mentioned, and now he's back in like the same role, it makes me think that there has to be something up with Satoshi. And maybe I just read it wrong at the time, but I swear in Ani Damashi Hen, they said that the person for the first murder, the aunt got killed by a guy, and the guy who killed the ants, a child under his care went missing, not the ants. Unless that was like a typo or something. That made me just assume that Satoshi didn't go missing. And the guy like actually killed himself with a knife, not like accidentally swallowing a spork. Like I don't know, dude. Something with Satoshi. It would be freaking hilarious if Satoshi just shows up and deals with it, but I don't know. I just there's a lot of possibilities. But I think I'm done. I can't really compare much because if you want my opinion, it's almost exactly the same as the visual novel. Maybe like Rita's actions are a little different too, because in Totoroshi, Rita was like really quiet and she just practically gave up because she knows before she's gained the hope from Sumi Horoboshi, she already gave up on the world, right? This one she seems a little more cooperative. Maybe I'm not sure though. But yeah, but I guess we'll see what happens next. It's hard. Like, I guess. What if Keiichi does try to kill Tepe, but something goes wrong? Because I feel like the pace we're going, if this is another 4 episode arc, which is hard to do because the Todoroshi is so long, like I feel like it must just end at the festival. Like maybe Keiichi does try to kill Tepe and like someone just kills him instead, or Tepe actually just kills him instead, or something happens at the festival. I feel like the climax is gonna be there instead of post Watanabe, just from like how I'm picturing the time thing would go. It depends how much they skip forward, because like canonically after this, Keiichi has like his mental struggles, his transcended Keiichi cringe thing. I don't think he's gonna do that, but it would be hilarious. the argument with the friends, how they're not doing anything, and how frustrating it is. As we talked about, Rena's pop off. Um, then Teichi's sort of resolve to just kill Tepe. Though the order's kind of changed because the breakdown happened now, and that's when Teichi gets to resolve. So maybe it will be festival next episode and finale after that. I don't know. We're just speculating. Anyways, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. Hopefully, you enjoyed this episode. And by enjoyed, I mean enjoyed it as entertainment, not like was happy about it. Cause it's a pretty heavy episode. But next time, we'll see. We'll see what Keiichi's gonna do. If the club's actually gonna do anything. If Shion's gonna make an appearance. The Satoshi, though that's kind of a meme. It'll be interesting. So yeah, thank you for watching as always. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and see you in episode 11. Peace.